Good morning, dear friends. I am on my way to try and pick up that pink dress from the video, was it yesterday or the day before? I really hope this pink dress is still there, because I've gone back and looked at the footage of myself wearing it multiple times, and every time I'm like, no, okay, I definitely need that. I need it. Literally the only reason that I didn't buy it was because it wasn't a vintage dress. And I've been, really hyper fixated on vintage clothing lately, and I was like, it needs to be vintage. This is not a vintage piece. I don't want it. But it doesn't matter that it's not vintage. It's so nice. So also, I have my parcel of the day here. I brought it with me today. So let's have a quick look and see what it is. I was in a rush, and I was like, I'm just gonna grab this and run out the door. What have we got? Ooh! Oh, it's an Alana Hill cardigan. Oh, this is cute. This is very cute. Oh, and it's got little sparkly buttons. I love this brand, Alana Hill. I don't like the new stuff. I like the older stuff. Look, it's also got this nice sort of frilly base on it. Oh, I'm really excited to try that on, and it ties up at the neck. Okay, I think that's everything. Not missing anything? Nope, that's it. All right, let's head in and hope that the pink dress is still there. There it is. Yay, it's still here. So despite the fact that I only turned up here to get the pink dress, I noticed a couple of new things were out, and I decided to have a quick rummage through the store again. And while I was walking around, I saw that they've actually changed the discount to orange tags, which meant that I decided to go back and have a look at a bunch of things that I looked at when I was here yesterday and decided not to get, because suddenly some of these things were half price. This dress wasn't one of the orange tags, but it was so pretty. You know what was orange tagged? The Mr. K dress. Just my luck. Now, I've mentioned before that I've been keeping my eye on denim jackets. There's a very specific type of denim jacket that I'm looking for. This is not really it, but this vintage Bettina Liano jacket, this is more my style. Green tags were down to $2, so that meant that you could pick up something like this for $2. This is a wool cardigan from Jeans West. That's pretty good. I didn't get it, but I could appreciate it. Also, there were plenty of pants that had been reduced down to $2 as well, like those. They didn't fit me, which was a shame because they're actually really cool. You know what did fit me? This dress. And I loved this dress, seeing it on the hanger and seeing it on myself. And I think that maybe if I cinched it in a little bit at the back, it would probably look a bit better. But the most exciting thing for me was that it's the brand Syndicate. And I've talked about this brand before. I love Syndicate and I collect it. Now, because orange tags were half price, I did decide to go back and get the Vicky Vale dress because it was only $3.50. So here I am with my little pile. The Vicky Vale dress, I did contemplate putting it back again because I wasn't wholeheartedly obsessed with it, but I was like, it's $3.50 and it's a really nice vintage designer. So I did decide, that's not me putting it back on the rack to leave it there, that's just me hanging it up because I did decide to get it. Then I ummed and ahed a bit over this dress again. I was like, do I really need it? And then I was looking at the other things that I was picking up, and I was like, do I need all 4 of these? No. Which one am I going to put back? Oh, well, that's half price. That's half price. I really like how that looked on me. Okay, I'll get them all. This Bettina Liano jacket, I really couldn't make up my mind. It's not very often that a piece of clothing really stumps me. I looked at the tag just to, remind myself that it's true vintage. It's probably from the 90s, I'd say. And I really liked the crisscross. It's too small for me, yes. So I was like, okay, I'll put it back. It's definitely too small. But I was looking at the arm details. I was looking at the way that it kind of fitted under my bust. See how on the arms it's got that little sort of cinched in part? I don't know, the details were just so nice. And even though it's a little bit small, I thought, it could be in a good way, like it's giving a sort of push-up bra kind of effect. And then I noticed the crisscross extends around the back. I thought it was only on the front, but when I saw that the crisscross was in fact on the back of this jacket, I was like, you know what, okay, fine. For $13, okay, fine, sold. So then I headed across the road to Vinnie's, and I saw that there was a $2 rack, and I decided, okay, flick through Laguna Beach, that's kind of cute, oh yeah. When suddenly, oh my god, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Are you joking? What? can't believe this was just sitting here on the $2 rack. This is insanity. Oh my gosh, a lady just walked past me and said, I love your boots and I love your skirt and your top. Where'd you get it all? And I said, it's all secondhand. And she said, oh my God, you look $1 million. That was so sweet. So I walked inside and paid for the jacket straight away. And then I decided to have a look through the shop. Spotted some cute flat pastel shoes. I always like when people donate matching things. And then, who recognizes these? I actually got this exact pair of shoes in a Princess Polly haul sometime, probably 2 years ago now at this point, I'd say. They're really nice shoes. I left them there. I really loved this bag. And looking back, I kind of want to get it, but you know what? This is just going to be me buying a tiny black bag every single episode if I don't control myself, so I didn't get it. Spotted another vintage skirt, but I really hated the heinous print, so I left that one. If this had been my size, I would have bought this. This is stunning. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I could possibly alter it. I could buy it and then cut a bit out of it and make it, cinch it in a little bit. Maybe I could even make a halter top or something with the cutoff. Then I spotted this beautiful dress. I was like, please, I hope this fits me. This is absolutely gorgeous. And I thought this was kind of interesting. I liked it on the hanger. The brand is For Girls, which is a Australian made and owned vintage brand, probably from the 90s, I think it was. Spotted these Daisy shoes. I have picked up Daisy shoes on multiple occasions from secondhand stores, so I was really glad to find these. I actually have a very, very similar pair in blue. I love chunky Daisy heels. So tried on the pink dress, and once again, I don't know if it's because of my hairstyle or because I've gained weight or what, but I just don't like the way that certain things fit me anymore. I feel very much Mother of the Bride. I realized that my arm had to sort of like pop through there. That didn't help. That didn't make it any better. It's probably because it's pink, I'd say. I think anything that's too similar to my own skin tone just makes me look like a blobfish. And I did kind of look like I'd come straight from the depths of the ocean and sort of like inflated a little bit, like puffed up. Let's not talk bad about ourselves anymore. No, those days are over. I found this Betty B dress and I looked great. I kind of looked great, except I didn't really like the way that it clung to my stomach. Yeah. But I liked the hem. I really liked the hem. And I really liked what it was doing for the expansion pack. But yeah, like I said, I didn't like how it kind of fit me around here. So this is the sort of thing that I'm coming to terms with the weight gain. I'm sort of figuring out what I like, what I don't like. This vintage dress, it was $20. But once again, thanks to a combination of the expansion pack and the weight gain, things that would have fitted me this time last year don't fit me anymore. And I'm still getting used to grabbing things off the rack and being like, yeah, that'll fit. And then suddenly it doesn't. So just take a moment to appreciate these gorgeous dresses that I couldn't buy. So I headed over to the Homeware because, Homeware can't hurt you. So $2 for this cute little cherry plate. Or they're peaches. Are they peaches or cherries? I'm not sure. This little egg, I don't know what to do with it. Thought it was cute. I really liked this frame box. I would have used it to put something else in. I decided not to buy it because I didn't want to remove the elephant. Thought I'd leave it for someone that would keep it in its original condition. I thought this little cockatiel was very cute. I've got no idea what you're supposed to do with him though. Maybe he's a tea light holder. And then these little swans. It's a set of 8, and these have been in this shop for ages. I think probably 6 months I've seen them in this shop. I've got no idea what you're meant to do with them. What are they for? Soy sauce? I don't know. Okay, so I always keep an eye out for these little tie tops. Decided not to get that one, but it's the exact shape and style that I want, but just not that sort of print. Found a Ricky Renee top, and Ricky Renee is the brand that I just bought from the Salvos. This is a Miller's top. Anything that's got rhinestones on it always catches my eye. I'm like a bird. I love things that are sparkly, but I didn't like that style. And the funny thing, okay, Sandy Beach, I'm pretty sure that's a popular brand. This top, that style's coming back in popularity, but I don't like it. I did love this cardigan though. It's a really nice length. The sleeves were actually long, came right down, like past my butt, which I really like. I did decide to try this one on. You'll see it in a minute. This is Chain Reaction, which is a brand that I keep an eye out for. It had nice sequin details on it, but I didn't like the shape. Spotted a My Hero Academia shirt, a Christmas themed one. There's a lot of things here that I've just pulled out to show you guys. I didn't buy any of this stuff. This is another thing I thought with the sequins. Then this, Philip Plein. And I was staring at this and I was like, Philip Plein, that sounds really familiar. I just couldn't work out why that name sounded so familiar. I think it's a heinous top. It's got rhinestones on it, but I was like, Philip Plein. I'm pretty sure that's a designer. Daymart or D-A-Mart, I don't know. This was very cute. I really liked the color block. It was too big for me, so I left it there, but I kind of think I should go back for it. Tried on this cardigan, and in the store, I thought, oh yeah, you know, it's all right. But looking at this footage back, I'm like, actually, no, I really like this cardigan. I really, really, really like it. I should go back for it. I don't know. Tell me what I should do. I ended up just walking away purely with the daisy heels, and that's it. They cost me $7. Well, that was a pretty successful day. I cannot believe I picked up this Abercrombie top for $2. That's probably the best find of the series so far. It's so soft and it's very warm. I'm not sure how old this piece would be, whether it's like relatively new or, oh my gosh, hang on. It's wool and Angora rabbit and cashmere. What? What? Wow. Okay, goodness. Gee, it's an even better find than I thought. All right, well, that's taken top place. The daisy shoes for $7. My daisy collection grows, my thrifted daisy collection. I have, I don't know, maybe like 4 pairs of daisy shoes that I've thrifted, and every time I find them in my size. I don't know if there's someone in Tasmania that is a size 9, buys daisy shoes, wears them literally once and then donates them, but that's kind of what it seems like. You know what? I don't even know if these have been worn. Like, look, the heel part has no wear at all. There's literally not a single dot on it. This part does have some marks on it, but this part, I don't know. Anyway, my size, really happy about that. The Vicky Vale dress, or Ricky Renee, who is it? Vicky Vale. The Vicky Vale dress coming down half price to $3.50. No brainer. The Bettina Liano top, I ummed and ahed over this for a really long time because it was $13 and I just couldn't decide. And I put it back on the rack and then I tried it on again and then I put it back and I tried it on again. I did decide to get it because I figure someone's going to really like it. I might pop it on Depop to give someone a chance to buy it. Obviously had to get the Mr. K dress, seeing as it was half price. And the Syndicate dress, I mean, like a no-brainer. A no-brainer. If I'd seen this the other day, I most definitely would have tried it on. Look at the sparkle. Look at that. It's beautiful. And yeah, like I said in the voiceover, this brand Syndicate, I've been collecting it for a couple of years now. I love it. I've literally never gone wrong with a single piece of clothing from Syndicate. And then the pink dress. So, you know what? That's more clothing than I would like to buy in a day. But I didn't even spend $50. And if I do end up selling some of it, then I'll get the money back. So, yeah, pretty successful. So I headed out for lunch with a friend. And yes, I did order breakfast at lunchtime. But while we were sitting there, I was telling my friend about the Philip Plein top. Because I was like, have you ever heard of the brand Philip Plein? And she was like, yeah, I have. I'm pretty sure it's a designer. And I was like, that's what I said. And we ended up doing some research. And sure enough, Philip Plein is, in fact, a designer. Not only that, but the Philip Plein t-shirts retail for over $1,000. So we finished up our food and just swiftly headed back to Vinnie's. I figured if there's a chance that this is a real Philip Plein designer t-shirt, then $6 is a phenomenal steal to pay for it. I'm going to do a video a little bit more in depth on how to authenticate designer goods like this, but I also had another look around the store and I spotted this Forever New coat that I didn't see when I was here earlier. This was only $8 and Forever New is a really nice brand. Unfortunately, the size demon strikes again. It was too small for me. I was like, this is definitely gonna fit. This is absolutely gonna fit me. Nope, couldn't do the buttons up. So I'm sorry, beautiful coat, but I hope you find a new home. Then just as I was leaving, I spotted this. This is one of my absolute favorite things that I've found in this series so far. And I know that I said that about the Abercrombie jacket, but I like this far more. This is the brand Together. It's $8 and it's a beautiful, beautiful embroidered and fringed halter. Do you call it a halter neck? No, sling neck, cowl neck. You can see how chuffed I am. My little smile, I'm like, oh my God. So I'm home and I couldn't wait a second longer to show you this glorious top. It probably doesn't suit me that well because light blue is not really my color, but alas, I still love it. Also, I noticed this unusual detail. It's got like a little flappy bit here with a button in it, which is so strange. I actually think it's there to weigh down the neckline. I mean, if there's some other reason that you can think of, tell me, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's there for. The long kind of fringy bits, they come right down to below my knees. I don't know what I'm going to style this with on the bottom. Still yet to decide that, but you know, we'll figure that out another day because now I'm gonna log off and I'm going to watch some Mike Flanagan on Netflix. I have watched Haunting of Hill House and I've watched Midnight Mass and I'm currently watching The Haunting of Bly Manor. If there's any other Mike Flanagan shows or films that you think that I should check out, please let me know below. But the plan for the next few days is I am manifesting as hard as I can to find vintage Coach. I want to find a Coach bag, like a luxury vintage Coach bag. That's what I'm putting out into the universe, so that the next time I go into an op shop or a thrift store, I will find a Coach bag. I want to find some Victoria's Secret, some Juicy Couture, and maybe like a good pair of jeans. So that's kind of the thrifting plan for the next few days. But with that, hope you enjoyed today's video and I'll see you guys tomorrow.